I bought a new grill for this thing with the intentions of putting it on before 2023 Power Tour. And then, I don't know, the more I think about it and remembering last year, we got beat up pretty good. I don't know that I still have this trim piece now. I know I broke a headlight out, and I know that the grill took several chips. So I think I'm just going to hold off on that and wait until we're done. Well, another thing I didn't finish last year, I really didn't think this hood would be on it still. So it was fun. It was a thing we did, and it was going to be wall art, really, because I got another hood for it. I've got an air grabber hood, and everybody signed it, and even some dickheads who didn't go signed it. But anyhow, I think I'm not sweating it too much. And if you look over here, there's a nice blank spot for this year. So, in fact, this guy actually is going again this year. The rest of them aren't going, which I understand. But that's probably how this is going to go. I'll probably just, obviously, it's kind of late to do anything about it now. I'm leaving tomorrow. But that's the plan. So this year's 2023 Power Tour has some interesting differences. So this year for Hot Rod Power Tour, we've got 5 stops. Once upon a time it was 7, but I don't think it really matters that much. 5 stops is plenty for most of us. This will be the 4th year I've attended. This will be the 3rd and last year for the Roadrunner. It's going to get retired and probably treated properly. So I'm not sure I'm going to want to take it on Power Tour again after it's done. And that's odd because it's been the Dirty Bird for most of its life. And I haven't really given it much respect as far as washing it or... I don't know. Anyway, the car's been more like a science project to me, and now I think it's time to probably do some good things to it. So anyhow, that's always going to be option B, but this will be its last year, and hopefully it will survive the route. So the rest of the crew's not coming this year, with the exception of Travis Campy. I don't blame them. Last year was hell, and they've opted wisely, I think, to use most of their vacation on Louisville. So Louisville's a lot of fun, and I can't wait. I'm going again this year, and hopefully it will be every bit the party it usually is. So anyhow, for the Hindsight crew, it'll just be Travis and I, and it'll be a little different this year, but not much. We are planning on I'm going to try and do some things different. I liked talking to people about their cars, so you'll see more of that in the days to come. I also like sitting there and watching them roll by. But it was really cool to see some of the cars. Sadly, but honestly, some of the coolest parts of it is the guys that have broken down, and they're thrashing on their stuff to get it fixed. So I'll try and get a little more of that captured this year, if and when possible. Because that to me is interesting. That's the story to me. As for the event, it's the 29th Power Tour, and it's Hot Rod's 75th anniversary. So I expect to see some celebrities there. I don't know what that means. We saw celebrity as a relative term, car guys. I expect to see other popular and known car people there. I think Lucky Costa's already talking about bringing the shop truck. He's done some videos on it, and that'll be great. I saw him our first year we went in the Chevelle. I thought that was pretty cool. The long haulers sold out this year, so I think I read an estimate of around 6,000 cars. I don't know, but that's a ridiculous amount of people, and I do expect to see some organization issues. Last year was no different. It was compounded by the idea that it was so freaking hot. So I'm going to go with a full cooler and a low expectation of much other than seeing car guys, and I don't think I'll be disappointed. So I think The other part of it, the draw this year for me, was that we're going through some pretty neat country. I love the Carolinas, and I think we're going to hit a couple state parks. So that's going to be cool. The weather looks good compared to last year. The route is day one Atlanta Motor Speedway, which is where it ended. It always begins where it ends. 2 is South Carolina State Fairground. 3 is Rockingham, yeah, and ZMAX is 4, and Bristol's 5. Stop 5. So that'll be pretty cool. Somewhere in the middle of this, I'm going to try and sneak over and touch the water on the right coast. It's been one of my personal, I don't know, I think it's something I've always wanted to do. And I'll touch the border in Canada, and we'll see eventually how that goes. I don't know. But I want to take the Roadrunner to all the corners of the states, and maybe even see all the states. I shouldn't put such lofty goals up, but why not? So I think we're really looking forward to this for a lot of reasons, and I will try and share it with you as best I can. I'm not a cameraman. I'm not my face is made for radio, so hopefully you guys enjoy the interviews more than I butcher them up for you. So please stay tuned, and hopefully we'll get you some good content and have a good time while we're at it. Stay tuned.